Carrie. What I'm going to walk you through today is a 3-phase deployment built specifically for life marketers. What each phase does, how each automation works, and how it all connects into one system that runs around the clock without adding headcount. When the video ends, we'll dig into any questions you have. Let's get into it. For the solution, let me start with what we found, because nothing in this system is generic. It was built around 6 specific problems we identified in your operation. First, agents are calling after hours and nobody's answering. Your agents work evenings and weekends because that's when their clients are available. When they call life marketers at 7 p.m. and hit voicemail, they either wait until morning and lose momentum with their client, or they call another GA that is available. Every one of those calls is a case at risk of walking to a competitor, not because of anything you did wrong, but because availability is the primary competitive differentiator in the GA market. Right now, Life Marketers is only available during business hours. Second, case status inquiries are consuming staff time. A significant portion of your inbound calls are agents asking one question: where is my case? Your team looks it up manually, finds the answer, and relays it back. That process works, but it's time your team is spending on routine information delivery instead of the complex case development work where their expertise actually creates value. Third, quote, turnaround takes longer than it needs to. When an agent needs a multi-carrier comparison, someone at Life Marketers runs it through iPipeline, compiles the results, and sends back a recommendation. That takes time. In a world where an agent is sitting with a client trying to close a case, turnaround speed is a direct competitive advantage. Fourth, agent onboarding has manual friction. Before a new agent can place business through Life Marketers, they need to be contracted with each carrier, collecting information, chasing signatures, following up on incomplete applications, all manual. Every day of delay is a day that agent might place their first case somewhere else. Fifth, there's no proactive communication system keeping agents engaged between cases, no automated nurture, no reactivation sequence for dormant agents, no consistent newsletter keeping Life Marketers top of mind. If an agent hasn't placed a case in 6 months, they may not think of you the next time they have a life insurance client. Sixth, the website signals an outdated operation. For agents evaluating GAs for the first time, your website is their first impression. 2013 site tells prospective agents that the company isn't investing in its own infrastructure, which directly contradicts a value proposition built on responsiveness and expertise. Every phase of what we're building addresses one or more of those findings directly. Let's walk through it. Phase 1 is the AI voice agent. It deploys on your 800 number and handles agent calls around the clock, nights, weekends, holidays, the same full capability it has on a Tuesday morning. This is not a voicemail system. It's not a recording. It's not a phone tree. It's an AI that answers the call. It's a real conversation with the agent, understands what they're asking, and handles it. 6 capabilities: case status inquiries. An agent calls, identifies the case, and the AI pulls current status in real time from your actual systems and delivers it immediately. No hold time, no voicemail, no waiting until morning. That entire category of inbound call gets handled automatically without anyone on your team touching a keyboard. Product and underwriting questions. We train the AI on your full carrier portfolio, all 22 plus carriers, every product line. Underwriting guidelines by carrier, health class requirements, issue ages, and coverage limits. When an agent asks which carriers will look at a 62-year-old male with controlled type 2 diabetes for a $500,000 policy, the AI answers with carrier-specific accuracy. This is not generic insurance AI. It's trained on Life Marketers' specific book of business, your carriers, your products, your guidelines, request handling. When an agent needs a multi-carrier comparison, the AI takes down all the details: age, health class, coverage amount, product type, which carriers, logs the request, and immediately notifies your team with everything they need to run it. The agent gets a clear confirmation and commitment on turnaround time. No information gets lost, no requests fall through the cracks. After hours and weekend coverage. Full capability at 8 p.m. on a Saturday, same as 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. For agents, this means they're no longer constrained by your business hours when they need support. For Life Marketers, this means you become the GA that always answers. And in a market where responsiveness wins agent loyalty, that is a durable competitive advantage. Emergency warm transfer, when a call genuinely needs a human, complex cases, impaired risk, jumbo policies, The AI escalates to your team with full context already captured. The agent doesn't start over. The conversation continues from where the AI left off. The agent never hits a dead end. Outbound case notifications. Instead of waiting for agents to call and ask for status, the AI proactively reaches out when something changes. Underwriting starts, the agent gets a text. An offer is issued, the agent gets an email. The majority of inbound status calls get eliminated before they ever happen. Phase 2 is automated case management. Where Phase 1 answers calls, Phase 2 manages the entire case lifecycle from submission through policy delivery through automated workflows. Think of these as dominoes. One event happens and the right things follow automatically. Application confirmation. The moment a new application is submitted, the agent automatically receives a text and email confirming receipt with expected timelines for each stage. Uncertainty. Did anyone actually get this? Is eliminated for every single submission, every time. Milestone notifications. Every predictable stage of the case triggers an automatic update to the agent. Underwriting started, medical records requested, offer issued, policy delivered. They don't call to check, they get notified. Proactive communication builds agent loyalty, and now it happens automatically for every case in your pipeline. Requirements follow up. When underwriting needs additional information, the notification goes to the agent immediately with exactly what's needed and why. If the requirement isn't addressed within a defined period, automated reminders go out. Cases stop stalling because a missing form sat unaddressed for 2 weeks. Stale case escalation. When a case has been pending beyond its expected timeline, the system flags it automatically to both the agent and your team. No case goes silent without someone knowing about it. Post-issue cross-sell. 30 days after a policy delivers, an automated, targeted follow-up goes to the agent surfacing the next logical opportunity for that specific client. LTC, disability, annuity. This is revenue that already exists in your current book of business. Without automation, the follow-up happens inconsistently. With it, it happens for every case, every time. Phase 3 is growth infrastructure. Phases 1 and 2 make your operation more efficient and your service dramatically better. Phase 3 uses that improved operation to grow your agent base automatically without adding headcount. New agent onboarding sequence. When an agent contracts with Life Marketers, the sequence starts automatically. Welcome message, contracting checklist with status tracking, training resources for each product line, and check-ins at 30, 60, and 90 days. The goal is contracted to producing as fast as possible for every new agent without your team manually managing each one. Monthly agent newsletter. Every month, an automated newsletter goes to your active agent base, covering product updates, carrier promotions, underwriting guideline changes, and case studies. Goal is to be the resource agents think of first, not when they're stuck, but by default because they hear from you every month. Dormant agent reactivation. Every GA has agents who contracted and went quiet. These people are already contracted with your carriers. They just stopped placing business. Automated personalized outreach goes to them based on what they placed before. Zero-cost revenue opportunities activated automatically. On-site broker engagement system. An AI assistant on the Life Marketers website that handles agent inquiries in real time, answers product questions, captures quote requests, and converts new agent leads who find you through search. Combined with the website redesign, your site becomes an active lead generation and support tool instead of a static brochure. Website redesign is included. A modern mobile responsive site built around your AI capabilities. Agent portal, broker engagement system integrated. Messaging that reflects what Life Marketers actually is in 2026. The 2013 site gets retired. Here's how we build this week by week. Week 1 is kickoff and knowledge base build. We get access to your phone system, and we spend time with your operations staff capturing how Life Marketers actually works. Your carriers, your products, your underwriting guidelines, your call handling process. This is the foundation everything else is built on. Week 2 is voice agent configuration and integration. We configure the AI, design the call flow, integrate it with your phone infrastructure, and test it end to end. Week 3 is the supervised launch. The AI goes live on your 800 number, but we're monitoring every call. If a scenario comes up that wasn't handled correctly, we catch it and fix it in real time. Phase 2 automations get configured and tested during this week as well. Week 4 is full autonomous operation. The voice agent runs independently. Case management automations are live. Phase 3 sequences, onboarding, reactivation, newsletter, launch this week. Weeks 5 and 6 are the website redesign and broker engagement system launch. By the end of week 6, the full system is live and managed services begin. Your team's role in all of this is minimal, a kickoff call, 2 to 3 hours with your operations staff in week 1. Access credentials, that's it, we handle the rest. Let me show you the full system working in one scenario. It's 8:47 p.m. on a Saturday. One of your agents, Sarah, calls your 800 number. The AI answers immediately. She asks about a 58-year-old female, preferred $500,000 face amount, carrier options, and whether Lincoln will look at a cardiac history. The AI walks her through underwriting requirements at 3 relevant carriers and answers the cardiac question based on Lincoln's current guidelines. Sarah asks it to log a quote request for Mutual of Omaha and AIG. The AI confirms, logs it, tells her the comparison will be in her inbox Monday morning. She also checks a pending case. Underwriting started 2 days ago. No outstanding requirements, decision expected in 8 to 10 days. Call ends. Sarah has everything she needed. Quote request notification went to your team with everything they need. Status notification queued for when the case moves. Monday morning, the comparison is in Sarah's inbox before 9 a.m. 3 weeks later, the offer is issued. Milestone notification fires automatically. 30 days after delivery, a targeted LTC follow-up goes to Sarah for that client. One Saturday night call turned into a fully managed workflow that ran to completion without anyone tracking it manually. That is the system. Questions you're probably sitting with: will my agents hate talking to an AI? They won't hate it if it actually answers their question correctly and immediately. The frustration with automated phone systems comes from systems that can't do what the caller needs. This one can. And Sarah gets an accurate underwriting answer in under 2 minutes at 8:47 p.m. on a Saturday. She's not frustrated. She's relieved. They experience it as good service. What if it gives wrong information about underwriting guidelines? We built accuracy into the deployment itself. The knowledge base is trained on your specific carriers and your specific guidelines, cross-referenced against source documents before anything goes live. When carriers update, we update the knowledge base, and the AI is built to recognize when a question is genuinely complex. When it hits that threshold, it escalates to a warm transfer rather than guessing. Conservative is always better than wrong. How does this work with iPipeline and SuranceBay? We connect to what you already have, no rip and replace. iPipeline and SuranceBay work exactly as they do today. The AI layer sits on top and adds intelligence to it. Your team's tools don't change. What does my team have to do? Very little. Week 1 requires a kickoff call and 2 to 3 hours with your operations staff. We handle configuration, integration, testing, and the supervised launch. After go live, managed services means we handle optimization, knowledge base updates, and monthly reporting. No new software your team needs to learn. How will I know it's working? You'll have data. Every month, a performance report showing every call the AI handled, every automation that fired, every notification sent, every quote request logged, and quarterly business reviews where we look at the numbers together and identify what to adjust. You are not on your own after go live. Carry, that's the full picture. Phase 1, an AI voice agent on your 800 number available around the clock, handling the routine call volume your team currently fields manually. Phase 2, automated workflows managing the entire case lifecycle, keeping agents informed at every step without anyone on your team touching a keyboard. Phase 3, growth infrastructure that onboards new agents, reactivates dormant ones, keeps your active agents engaged, and turns your website into a lead generation and support tool. Complete website redesign included. Ongoing managed services so you're not managing any of it yourself. This is a fully built, fully managed system. Not software you figure out on your own. Not a consultant who hands you a report and leaves. We build it, we launch it, and we run it. Now that you've seen the full picture, I want to spend the rest of our time together making sure every part of this feels right for your situation. If something doesn't fit where Life Marketers is right now, let's talk about it. If there's something you want to add, let's talk about that too. The goal isn't to hand you a contract. It's to make sure that what we build actually works for your business. If it does, moving forward will be an easy decision. Harry, I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it.